you see me English book?
Try under the settee.
Who chose the furniture here? You or Martin?
Well, I suppose between us, why?
How'd you know where it was?
Because I'm your mother. What don't you like?
No, it's fine.
Mind you, it's a few years ago now, but why?
Well, I'm thinking of furnishing the show flat. You know, I'm wondering whether to get designer in.
Hey, I do have taste, you know.
All right. Well, let's look for some ideas, shall we, tomorrow?
Sunday would be better.
All right.
Gonna miss your boss.
I can take you to the creche.
Oh, no, it doesn't matter.
Only I can't take you on to school because I'm heading for the motorway.
Oh, right, that's perfect,
Well, you need to get in the bus from the creche to school.
Yeah, she'll be wanting to finish off her homework.
Listen, when you're going on the motorway, will you take David with you and let him play on the fast lane?
What are you doing Sunday?
I don't know.
Good, if you've nothing planned, you can look after David and Beth.
Oh, no!
Oh, Sarah, come on!
Mum!
Well, I am giving you a lift and you would have missed the bus.
Oh, that's so unfair.
I think we got a deal.
You two aren't going to start duelling, you aren't daft, are you?
Nay, Mistress Williams. I'm sure Master Cropper and I can converse like gentlemen.
Do you want one, love?
No, thank you, Betty. Now, if we could get together this evening, as many of our cohorts as possible, I thought we might be able to get an agreement on who should die and how, so that at the end it's just the principals that are left standing. Myself and, well, you. And then it's whether you want to be run through or just, well, turn tail and flee.
Well, why should he?
Oh, history, Betty, history. Because despite what Fred has been telling everyone, the skirmish in Weatherfield was not the Royalists' finest hour.
There we are, love, thank you.
Been looking for you.
Why, the girls playing you up, are they?
No.
So we're not buying anything?
Look, what's this telling Gina's ex about my past, Mike?
Dev? Oh, he won't say anything.
Already has.
Who to?
Me.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, you've got a factory full of women round the corner, and you move in on his ex-fiancée. I didn't know that was going to happen, did I?
Well, she's the best-looking girl around here.
Well, he won't blab. I told him because I trust him.
Yeah? Well, look where I ended up, trusting people.
I didn't have you down for a history buff.
I'm not Rita. I can hardly remember the Falklands, let alone 360 years ago.
Oh, what you need is a sense of historical perspective. Yes, Kevin, what can I do for you?
Got cars to shift today. I don't want you gassing in here.
Well, we were just trying to put the reenactment into perspective time-wise.
Well, let me just put this into perspective job-wise. If he don't get his backside out of here and under Mr. Draper's car, he won't have one.
Does Grimshaw know you're bunking off with me?
No, give me this huge number about how important it is to get good GCSE results.
Even my dad knows better than to try that one on.
Well, Todd's dead bright. He finds it all easy, thinks I should too.
You ought to tell him where to get off.
I don't want to. Sometimes can be as bad as the rest, though. Ever since Bethany, I just feel like I can't do anything without being judged. Oh, Sarah, you left Beth crying for 5 minutes while you're on the phone. Like they don't know she'll cry herself to sleep sometimes, and the worst thing I could do would be pick her up.
Hey, you don't reckon Barlow's bunking off on all day?
Yeah, we're going to see him in the arcades later playing on the racing cars.
Oh, I do wish you wouldn't keep waving that thing around.
Hey! Are we all getting them, then?
You are not, I say you are not. Likes of you make do with wooden ones.
Who ever heard of a wooden sword? Hey, are you all lot getting real weapons?
Oh, yeah. Roy's getting us a helicopter gunship.
I've been promised a bit of wood. I don't reckon much to that.
Leslie, look at it this road. You will be at the heart of a public demonstration of loyalty to the monarchy. Fighting for king and country, like catnip to women, is that? You'll need a stick to beat 'em off.
Yes, love?
No, I just want a quick word with Gina.
Right.
I am working, you know.
Yeah, but you're not busy. It's about this, job.
Oh, get lost, Dad. You're a bit old to be playing kids' games. No, you don't want to be going out with him.
No, I'm only trying to warn you.
Yeah, and do you know what? You sound just like my mother.
Look, I'm serious
Yeah,
here.
so am I. You gave up any right to be involved in my life months ago.
Oh, please, let's not start
Dad,
with
why
the...
don't you just go and count your corner shops?
You're right, love.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. Who does he think he is telling me who I can and can't go out with?
Well, I'm sure he still cares, love. I mean, it'd be odd if he didn't.
Yeah? Well, he should have cared when it mattered.
Yeah, just you be careful. Don't do anything daft to spite him.
Well, like what?
Well, like getting too deep with the first fella that comes along. And don't say that it won't happen. I've seen it dozens of times.
Do you know, I don't get why you don't like school. You're dead good in class.
Rather have a laugh. Something's been puzzling me about you and all.
Yeah?
Yeah. How'd you let a muppet like Neil Ferns get you pregnant?
It was a long time ago.
How come you didn't get rid of it?
Too far gone before I knew.
Right pain though, innit? Having a snotty little kid around you all the time.
She's not like that.
I wouldn't like it.
She's dead bright and always learning new words. She's really funny.
I bet you get more of a laugh out of her than you do Grimshaw.
Leave Todd alone, he's okay.
So what are you doing in half term then?
Nothing much.
Do you fancy coming into Manchester? I'm going meeting some mates.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Might have to bring Beth, though. Well, I've got to look after her, don't I?
Can't you leave her with someone?
No, not in the holidays. Mum won't let me. Could go into the precinct if it's easier.
I'm not walking around Weatherfield with a kid. People think it's mine. Going to get a drink.
Not an it. Her name's Bethany.
Tell you what, we're going to Manchester after half term. Just me and you, okay?
Do you fancy getting something to eat tonight?
Well, why don't we just go for a drink and then take it from there?
What? Staying here, you mean?
No. No, I don't think so.
I'll get these.
Yes, love.
2 pints. No, you better make that 2 whiskies,
Okay.
please, Betty. Now, that is not a happy man. There's nothing going on between you two still, is there?
No. No. I told him off earlier for trying to play games.
Why? What's he been saying?
Hello.
Cheers, Betty.
Charlotte.
Sure you want to be here?
What, you think I should run away?
You knew she was going to see other people,
Other
Dev.
people are not a problem, it's him.
Yeah, and what's so special about him?
Well, he's just come out of prison.
For what?
Fraud.
Well, at least he's not after Gina for her money.
Look, he's a con man, Vikram, a serious one. You don't get 2 years for shortchanging little old ladies.
Yeah, it's a good job, because you'd be doing 15 minimum.
This isn't funny.
Hey, look, Dev, whoever he was, you were going to find a fault.
You know, Gina and I, we could have been married by now. Just because we split up doesn't mean I suddenly stop caring. Then along comes this guy, he's smarming his way into her life, and no one knows the truth about him, and I think maybe they should.
Then tell him.
Yeah, and come across like some sad, jealous case.
Yeah, which of course you're not. Look, Dev, if it is only flirting, then there is no problem here. You know, if it gets serious, then somehow or another, Gina is going to find out. And I promise you, it's going to be so much better if it doesn't come from you.
Mum's going to Spain. She's got a villa and a pool and everything.
Oh, well, I can't promise anything as fancy as that,
We
love.
can go on a plane, though, can't we?
Yeah, of course. Especially if this is what I think it is.
Can I have something to eat?
Not too much, love, because it's nearly tea time.
2 biscuits?
Yeah.
Mum, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, everything's fine.
Hello, all set for Monday?
Well, I'm trying to work out a strategy.
Oh, I've always wanted to do that. And like, the Germans are here. We move around the back of them like that kind of thing.
Well, I meant who fights whom, how they go down, not bandits at 4 o'clock.
Do you want to tell him it's 5:05?
Am I the only one taking this seriously?
Where have you been all day?
Shh, Mr. Barlow's over there.
You still going out with me or what?
Yeah, of course I am. Why?
Why? He's been bunking off for that muppet Critchley.
Who told you, Candice?
Yeah. She couldn't wait.
Ah, missed you today, Sarah.
Oh, Bethany wasn't very well. I couldn't take her into the creche.
Oh, seems fine now.
Oh, well, you know how they are.
But you can't be doing missing lessons, you know. It's a big year next year. Look, would it help if I talked to your mother? You know, maybe arrange some extra tuition.
No. No, thanks.
You know, children try to con you sometimes, even little ones. And if they get away with it once, they'll try it again.
Richard says it's quite common. If you're underinsured, they're only entitled to pay out a percentage of the claim. But I was counting on that money. I've got so many debts and I've not got anything coming in. Well, it's a matter of priorities, isn't it? Now, who do you owe money to? My suppliers, Rita, Kevin, household bills, but I can't pay all of them. Well, Rita and Kevin will understand, surely, so tell them you can't afford to pay it all now and explain why. Oh, Kevin will be fine, but Rita's going to get every penny I owe her. Oh, Rita won't be funny, surely. I promise she'd get it all. She made it very clear how badly she thought I ran the business. If she found out that I couldn't even insure things properly, I couldn't face a girl. I really couldn't.
My usual, please.
Right.
And,
Yeah, same for me, please.
Oh, OK, love.
What, you on the whiskey? I thought you wanted to keep a clear head.
Yeah, last time I was this nervous, I was being moved to a cell with a bloke called Razor.
At least Gina won't stab you.
No. But I know a bloke who would.
Oh, and whatever Deirdre and Deb want, please, Betty.
Thanks very much, Mike. I'll have a red wine, please.
Brandy, please, Bet.
Been one of them days, has it?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know he's been like a bear with a sore head all day? What is the matter with you?
I'm the boss. You don't ask questions like that.
Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Are you going somewhere nice?
We're just going for a drink, that's all.
Do you want one here?
No, you're all right. I've seen enough of this place already.
In that case, let's go then.
Have a good time.
Yeah, I am already.
He's all right, you know.
That's meant to make me feel better, yeah?
I assume I can trust you not to go changing sides on me at the last minute.
Well, naturally, what do you take me for?
You've done it once.
Well, if that's your attitude...
I need all my loyal colleagues around me tonight, just in case Roy tries out underhand, as it were.
That doesn't sound like Roy to me.
Where do you think the expression all's fair in love and war comes from? Dark horses, Squire Cropper. Speaking of which...
Hello, Sally, love. Listen, if you want a drink, tell Norris.
No, thanks, Rita. I can't stop. I just wanted to give you this.
You got your payout then?
Well, the cheque comes next week. That's post-dated.
Oh, I could have waited, you know.
Well, I just wanted to get straight, that's all.
Well, Sally, can I get you a drink?
No, thanks, Norris.
Do you know, Mavis was always banging on about going on a cruise. Now seems a good time to take her. You know, one of them that stops for a couple of days at a time in various parts of the Mediterranean.
Well, I'd practice a bit of prudence if I were you. I mean, well, there's none of us getting any younger. You want to save that for a rainy day.
I can't stop. I've left Gail with the kids. I just wanted to bring you the cheque, Rita.
Well, thank you again. And take no notice of Norris. I'll make sure it isn't used in any way remotely sensible.
So he didn't come back here with him this time?
No. Mr. Barlow nearly caught us down the back of the precinct, though.
What were you doing?
Why?
Back of the precinct.
Well, we couldn't walk down the main road, could we?
Yeah, got it all worked out, hadn't you? Oh, Critchley has.
Todd, look, I'm not Candice. I'm not two-timing you. I don't even fancy him.
Look, why don't you come over to ours? You can help me decide which uni to apply to.
Oh, yeah, and help you decide where to have fun for the next 3 years while I'm stuck here. Anyway, I don't know when Mum will be back.
You doing that fight thing on Monday?
You joking?
Oh, yeah. I know how you two will be. Sneaking in here while we're all out.
You're getting me mixed up with somebody else, mate.
Todd, don't be like that.
How do you expect me to be? What about Sunday? We could take Beth to the park or something.
I can't. Mum and Richard are going out. I'm looking after David.
You can come and all. How are you meeting Aidan?
No, of course I'm not. The park could be great.
Evening. Hey, Hobbit, fancy coming to the pub?
You're not funny.
No, I mean it. There's a meeting about Monday.
Me have a pint?
How can I put this? No. I have to warn you two formally that your mother's just across the road and could reappear any second.
I'm off too. Got to see which uni's furthest from Weatherfield.
Roy, can we get started? Because some of us have got lives.
Yes, well, we need to establish procedures, orders of mortality and so forth.
Right.
What's that when it's at home? Oh, who kills who?
Why didn't he just say so?
Hey, Roy, what's he doing here?
I don't know, he keeps following me around.
I'm supposed to be the kid.
He's just come for the meeting, it's not a problem, is it?
Is he still a loyal follower of good King Charles?
Just say yes.
Do I get some beer if I am?
We're not getting kids involved now, are we?
Oh, what, you're getting dressed up as roundheads and cavaliers? Play fighting with swords? You're frightened getting a young lad involved could make you look silly.
Who do I get to kill then?
Actually, you die first.
No chance.
No, We drew lots earlier.
Yes, and I'm quite the hero, you know.
I am not being killed first. Who by?
Well, actually, everybody on the parliamentarian side volunteered to kill you.
Yeah. You what? I could take you lot on my own.
And everyone agreed that I could do it.
No chance. I thought women weren't allowed to fight.
Oh, I thought you didn't count me as a woman.
She's winding you up. Ken kills you.
You what? Well, enjoy it, if that helps you, Les.
Someone has to die first.
Let it be you, then.
Give over. People expect me to die, not as leader of the King's army.
Oh, and especially with such a magnificent sword as this.
Oh, so that is the monstrosity.
Best English craftsmanship is that. Finest stainless steel.
Stainless? What? No. I am sorry, but no.
I'm not using it. It's only for display.
But it is not authentic.
Really
apart from being wrong in design, stainless steel wasn't invented until the 20th century.
Splitting hairs again. We're putting on a show.
I'm still not dying first.
So do I, it's a kill.
You can fight me if you like.
You're on the same side, you duck egg.
Don't call me a duck egg. It's not right, this. It's not right, me getting killed
You can
first.
kill me first instead if you like.
Now that's better. What happens then?
Well, actually, then I will kill you with my pipe.
Get up, I'll kill you first.
What are you doing not ensuring you stop properly?
Didn't realise, Kevin. I never worked out how much it were all worth.
Yeah, well, that's basic. Now you've lost thousands.
Don't you think I know that? I feel sick in my stomach about it. The last thing I need is you telling me how stupid I am.
Oh, no. That's not the stupid bit. The really stupid bit is paying Rita off so she can take good old Mavis on a cruise.
I promised her. It's not up to me how she spends her money.
Look, she's got pots of money. She's not going to miss a few £1,000.
Oh, just bug off, Kevin. Go on.
Look, I'm sorry. I thought you was going to be all right.
I just had this big idea about paying Rita off and you off, and taking the girls away, having a bit of breathing space.
Don't worry about me. It's only a few £100. Hey, not said anything to the girls, have you?
No, not yet. Oh, I'm gonna tell them, Kevin, they were so excited about going away.
They'll be all right, they'll be fine. Look, we've got a couple of smashing kids there, you know that?
I just don't want to let them down. They've been through so much with Greg and Danny. Me always struggling. It's not fair on them, Kevin. I don't know what to do about it.
So, should we pull a window through and run away?
Oh, stop it. I don't even want to think about him.
You still haven't told me how you two broke up.
No. No, I haven't. So what about you? Are there any ex-wives, current wives, girlfriends?
No one who's not ancient history. Anyway, I'd much rather talk about you than me.
I've been talking about me all night. I must be bored silly. I think we should spend the rest of the night talking about you.
Oh, the rest of the night.
Well, it's still early, isn't it? Must really have bored you.
No. I really enjoyed hearing how you got that little scar on your elbow when Kathy Lyle pushed you over in the playground.
Well, you asked how I got it.
Yeah, well, you didn't have to tell me, did you? Mystery's better sometimes.
Oh, no. You don't get over it that easily. I want to hear the whole life story.
Well, believe me, you don't. It's nearly as bad as yours. So, do you not want to go in?
Not much, no.
Well, like you say, it's still pretty early. There's got to be somewhere else we could go.
Well, did you eat earlier on?
Oh, just grabbed a sandwich.
Me too. I know this great little pizza place just across from my flat.
Yeah, sounds perfect.
I can sit and listen to your life story.
OK. But the highlights only, which will take, what, all of 10 minutes? And then, well, then there is the rest of the night.
Just because it's across from my flat doesn't mean anything, you know.
OK. Well, in that case, I could give you the life history of Joe Carter, but only on the basis that eventually you'd think that inviting me back to yours would be the best way to shut me up.
No chance.
Do you know something? You are a hard woman, Gina Gregory.
Yep. And don't you forget it. Come on.
No difference, is it?
I still think the only fair thing to do is to draw them lots again.
No,
So
we can all see.
There's no time. There are more important things to discuss.
I think dying's pretty important.
Right, that's it then, I'm off. So whoever does get to kill me, right, just make sure it's on a nice soft piece of grass.
Yep.
Good night.
I think an orderly withdrawal makes sense. There's fewer voices.
Thank goodness for that. I thought I was going to have to go and see my mother on my
Hey, Ken,
own.
I would value your support.
Right, anything Roy says, count me in. Bye.
Bye. Bye. And Fred, I do think that sword of yours is very dangerous. Somebody could get hurt.
Well, what do you expect? It's a war, people die. What are we doing for blood?
Well, what do you think you're coming for? You're the human sacrifice. It was quite common in the Civil War.
Well, what about Roy's pike? Don't tell me that's not dangerous.
Yeah, that
eh?
pike.
And anyway, Fred's sword would be safe enough with him on a horse.
A horse?
Did he say a horse?
You can't have a horse.
It'll have to be a flipping big one.
You're going to get a dray from the brewery, aren't you?
I am the Earl of Lindsay. You can't expect me to walk.
How are you going to die? You can't just fall off a horse.
Well, it can land on someone, crush him to death.
This is Jubilee year in honour of Her Majesty. I still think we should have a royalist victory.
For the last time, you can't change history.
Have you counted?
I have, yeah.
Well, I say that we put it to the vote.
Now you're talking.
You can't do that.
Why not? I thought you lot were in favour of democracy.
I thought you'd agreed all this.
Loser! Loser!
No, you cannot change fundamental facts.
Why not? Who knows what happened?
It's in the history books.
So is the fact that Kennedy was shot by a lone gunman. Whereas if you have the most basic knowledge of ballistics...
You are ridiculous.
I propose a show of hands. A victory for the royalists.
Tell him, Roy.
And who's for another drink on the house?
Yes!
How everything is settled then, God save the king.
Have a one then. This is wrong. It is a travesty.
Completely.
No, Roy, my friend. Now, you lot were always wanting democracy, always the will of the people. Well, you've just witnessed it in action, and you've lost the vote. Now then, how would you like to die?